Okay. Let's hear it, Tim. Let's talk about this.
I don't know where to start, but in general, it was such a good finale.
So good.
It's so rich and so good, and I liked it
So
very
good.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's just there's like we just have to rewatch the whole season now.
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah, sure. Sure, sure, sure.
it's just that good. Like just the storytelling, the beats and like the recurring themes, musical
Mm-hmm.
and non-musical alike, like just all of it coming full circle, and just
I
visually
don't know what's
beautiful.
best, but seeing the bee wings fire was so good.
Dude, that was so sick.
Yeah.
I I legit forgot or like didn't know that B-Wings could do that.
Uh-huh.
Is that like something from like Rogue Squadron or something
Yeah, we got it there, but I'm not sure if we see it in the
in
clone.
Battlefront?
No, in Rebels. Maybe we see it there. I'm not
Maybe.
sure.
Yeah, that rings a bell. Dude,
We don't see it in Return of the Jedi,
right.
but maybe in Rebels.
Oh,
For
dude. I
sure in
mean,
Rogue Squadron, and
like that was so sick. Like I've always loved B-Wings. It was
yeah,
one of
same.
my favorite Rebellion
Uh-huh.
fighters.
Mm-hmm.
I have like the one of the OG Lego sets of a B-Wing that is currently destroyed. But one day I'll rebuild it. And dude, oh, that was just so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, man. Other things that I thought was cool. The lightsaber, honestly, like we've gotten to see it a lot these last few episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I love this lightsaber, like the sound that it makes.
Mm-hmm.
It's so stock, like so standard, but it just, man, it sounds so powerful. And the color, um, that's my favorite color of lightsaber. Like not
Mm-hmm.
dark blue, but not like pale blue. It's like this,
In between, yeah.
yeah, like very like our logo, like the hologram,
Yeah, yeah, sure.
like that light aqua blue.
It's just in between of uh A New Hope, Luke's lightsaber, and in the sequels lightsaber.
Yeah, kind of. And I feel like Anakin's lightsaber in Attack of the Clones, I
Yeah.
feel like
Mm-hmm.
his lightsaber kind of had that
Mm-hmm.
a little bit more vibrant, I think, but
Mm-hmm.
like color palette wise. Actually, this is something I wanted to talk about. So this is a complete tangent and derailment from our entire conversation. So sorry, everyone, but you know how it is here on SOMP. Um, okay, I want to talk about this. Practical effects, glowing lightsabers versus the like, I forget what the term is, but like rotoscoping or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, like in the prequels, like we get the vibrant color and everything as an outline, but at the same time, it's so crazy because like at the same time, we don't see that light reflecting off of their bodies and their skin,
True. That's
you
true.
know? And so, like Mace Windu when he holds his lightsaber under Django,
Mm-hmm.
like
No
we're not,
reflection. Yeah, right.
yeah, we're not
True.
seeing his like
Mm-hmm.
neck lit up in purple and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that, like for me, that was something that was so unique, and I didn't realize it until noticing this difference, in like the newer
Mm-hmm.
stuff we're getting. But like looking back on it, it's like, oh man, like that's such a unique and kind of magical element of the way the lightsabers look, you
Yep.
know? Yeah, I don't know. So I wanted to like bring that up. The glowing and stuff is obviously like super cool and like dramatic. Like, yeah, I'm here for it. But there
Mm-hmm.
was something just so, I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it makes a difference actually,
Yeah.
and I like it very much. We see it in actually, yeah, in Ahsoka. We see it in the
Hmm.
Acolyte. We see it in the sequels.
Kenobi.
Yeah, Kenobi for sure. So it's I it's a very hard effect to do in post. So that's why they seem to use those lighting
Yeah.
lightsabers.
And yeah, I mean, and it looks great, because
Yeah,
like you get
all those
more,
shades in,
yeah, like it, you know, it reflecting on things is a cool look.
Yeah.
And, you know, but then also just being on set, like it's kind of magical for them
Mm-hmm.
too. You know,
Yeah,
they're
sure.
not just using rods and stuff. Like they're able to react with the story that they're
Mm-hmm.
telling in real time. So
Mm-hmm.
that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like I do love it. It looks glorious,
Mm-hmm.
but I do kind of miss the aesthetic of, yeah, I don't know, of like the prequel lightsaber vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
you get the
Interesting.
vibrant color, but it's just on the lightsaber. Like it's not reflecting and refracting or whatever. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know.
So
I've
what I did like is the blaster of Jod, actually.
You did not like it?
It's such a whack blaster, man. Looks like a
Oh,
pirate, what are they called?
dude,
Uh,
I loved it actually.
what's the term? Moschetti? No.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, like very like Assassin's Creed or like
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like that curved like one barrel thing.
No, not my thing.
Dude, I was here
Not at
for
all.
it. Oh, what? That's so crazy to hear. I loved
I
it,
mean, it
man.
fits to this whole look, but I didn't
Of
like it.
course. Yeah, okay. Yeah, good to know, man. Yeah, I was digging it. I loved just like we got in Andor, you know, the punchiness and the
Mm-hmm.
intensity of the blaster bolts and like
Yeah,
the
okay,
the
that's cool.
you know, the impact and the punch.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, yeah, they're really nailing that recently. So that's cool.
But why do you think he just gave up in the end? Wim holds his lightsaber, he's throwing away his blaster, but why?
Because
Because
he
everything is
knows,
falling apart?
yeah, he knows it's over. He's like, all right, you win this round, you know?
Mm.
Like we do see him when he's approaching the window, which I'm going to play a clip from that
Yeah.
in a sec, but you know, whenever he's looking out the window at the pirate ship falling down, he looks really sad, but then the very last scene that we get with him looking out the window, you can see him thinking, and all of a sudden he gets a little smirk on his face. Like
Mm. Mm-hmm.
you know, and it's like, oh, what is he, you know, what is
Mm-hmm.
he thinking he can do now?
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I mean, just in general, it totally feels like we're getting another episode next week, right?
Yeah, totally.
Like
Yeah.
the way this one ended was so like
Yeah.
abrupt and like in the middle of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, Jod is still just in the supervisor tower with this smirk on his face. Like
Mm-hmm.
nothing is resolved, like
Mm-hmm.
kind of at all. This is quite interesting.
I mean, they are back home. They're all alive. That's resolving in a way.
Yeah, I
But
guess, man.
for a
But
sec, I thought the pirate ship is going to crash into the tower, but it was like not
mm,
the same direction.
yeah, just like take everyone out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just weird because, you know, season two, if they do get greenlit for that, we've already heard that, you know, they know the story for season two, but
Mm-hmm.
it's going to include a time jump. So I don't know. I feel like we're going to have so many questions still as to what happened right after this.
Yeah, sure. And I mean, the planet has a new beginning because they open up to the galaxy actually. After we
Yeah.
saw this whole barrier fall, which was so beautiful. Oh man,
Yeah, that
those
was
shots
crazy.
in the
Yeah.
lens of this security droid and was so.
Dude, yeah. I mean, because, you know, like the New Republic, they're there now. Like this is new territory
Mm-hmm.
for them too, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like they otherwise they would have seized control of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of strange. Like what is the New Republic going to do with that Adden?
Yeah, with all the money.
With all of that money, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, could be a recipe for disaster, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Um, okay. Well, there's
So,
so much more to talk
so our,
about.
our, our friends from Star Wars sessions were right about the supervisor being a droid.
Yeah, yep, they so were. And yeah, I think we were all starting to lean that way anyway, you
Yeah,
know, but yeah, they called it, man.
I was a little upset that, when piercing this eye, everything is falling apart in the droids, and like the B1 droids and the Phantom Menace are just it
Yeah.
was a little whack, but it's old tech, so
Yeah, I thought it worked, man. It because I mean, just
hmm
an absolute callback to the Phantom Menace. You know
yeah,
how I
sure.
feel about that.
Yeah. We all know.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, yeah, the control thing blows up and all the battle droids, turn off.
Yeah.
Like it was like the same kind of engineering.
hmm
So yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. I was
'Cause-
surprised that they do have this whole turbo blaster as they do
yeah,
an S and at Akron. But it
yeah,
was
you're
fun
right.
to see sitting Neil there and blasting.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so brave. Olga little guy.
Dude. Yeah, like running across the rooftop, like sneaking
Yeah.
around, like
Yeah.
dude, so much character development. Neil is the bomb.
Yep.
Like jumping out of the way of explosions and stuff.
hmm
Honestly, same with Wim's dad. He's been kind of a pansy all, like the whole episode, the whole
Yeah.
season, but he did try to like scheme with the parents and like
hmm
he didn't try to talk them out of it, like
Yep.
sending the messenger up in the sky and
Yep.
he was like slowly coming around and
He was
yeah,
enjoying the fun.
and exactly whenever he finally was like, all right, let's do this,
Yeah.
that just felt so good. That was that
Yeah.
hero moment that we were all waiting for from him. And then punching Jadna in the face,
Yeah,
like
for in that scene for a split second I was thinking about our earlier
I
conversations
know.
that he will, do some force anything.
I know they totally set that up, didn't they? They like
Yeah.
showed the hilt and then showed his hand, and it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah,
Yeah. But it
no,
was fun to see that they hold on to the lightsaber where he's grabbing with the force. That
hmm
was a good move.
Yeah, that was cool. That was super cool.
And
Yeah,
he
man.
he has only two hands and he was like hands full and he cannot,
Yeah,
get
and we
along with four
got
people.
we got Jod's backstory kind of. So,
Yeah.
so that's cool.
It's just I'm wondering if the Jedi was if it like still post Order 66 or like before Order 66 when, you
Right.
know.
That we don't know because he didn't talk anything about like Coruscant or the Jedi Temple
Yeah.
or
Just
anything. And
hunting down could mean anything.
right. And yeah, yeah, I am still curious about the timeline of that.
hmm
Like it could simply just be like right before, well, no, because he has a little bit of training, you can tell,
Yeah.
you know. Oh,
He wouldn't
yeah.
stand a chance against any Jedi, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude, who knows, man? It could have been, yeah, it could have been post Order 66. And
hmm
it's an inquisitor who hunted
Yep.
hunted her down.
Yep.
I don't know, man. Would love to get more of that story, but at least we got something.
Yep. He
So,
gets arrested and he's not dead, which is good,
hmm
I guess.
hmm
Yeah, and it was so wholesome to see, when they all jump and go to KB on the pile of credits. It was so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
And
that
they
was,
really, have been developing in this adventure and are a good team actually.
yeah, totally. Yeah, man. Yeah, we actually, I pulled a couple of clips,
hmm
but I didn't, maybe I can just find it in real time, but they do, of course, play the crew theme at the end
It's a very
there.
beautiful one, yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. So yeah, I'll have to find that to throw it in here. But yeah,
hmm
I guess let's go ahead and bring up some clips to talk
Yeah.
about.
We've some pretty eerie music, actually.
Yeah.
And some new pirate dynamics,
hmm
which I liked.
I didn't pull any creepy music. Let me here, tell you what. I'll play the clips I have
Yeah, sure.
currently. I have to find it.
With a few pinpricks of light. And for those,
So right there, you can barely hear it, but right
hmm
there, we're obviously getting that same Jodna, creepy theme, right?
hmm
Um, So that's, that's pretty cool. I'll play it again.
Pinpricks of light. And for those,
Right. Just like in like a
I
low
need to
cello or
kill.
something. So I just wanted to like kind of play that refresher because of what we get here, which is that same Jod Na theme, but it's not that creepy and dissonant version. It's like a really somber version actually. Check this out.
Yeah. When he's standing on the window, right?
Yep. You'll hear it come in the flutes. Right? So, yeah, it's that same one. Let me try to find it.
His plan is falling apart, actually. That's what we're seeing and what he realizes.
All right. So, what they're playing is this,
Hmm.
right? So, that's a really somber chord progression, and that's because we're going from a major chord to a minor chord just by changing one note, which is really kind of cool. But yeah, so yeah, we get that, Yeah, anyway. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Oh, poor Jodna,
Aw,
you
poor
know.
him. Poor
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah. Um, it's actually kind of cool because I think that melody is actually the same though. Or wait, no, it's not. This is the melody, the creepy melody.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah, the chapter, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fun. Ah, love it.
Hmm.
So yeah, so that was cool. Um, the other thing though that I wanted to show was so yeah, that's pretty much everything for Jodna except like some creepy clips.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but one thing that was really so beautiful was this.
Everywhere we went, even the worst places, there were good people too. People that can help us. You have to trust me. Okay, so what's the
Like that is just
Mm-hmm.
it's just so gorgeous, dude. And we
Mm-hmm.
we hear it a lot fuller and more fully orchestrated at the end when they're running toward KB.
Mm-hmm.
Check this one out. Right? Like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
that is just such a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. It's
Yep.
so simple. It's just two chords, but
And just so minimalized in terms of instruments.
yeah, that was a cool thing to hear. Super moving and pretty.
The title music is different this time, right?
I believe so. Let me find
It's
it.
it's way shorter.
Yeah, like that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And we see
that's
lasagna.
yeah. Yeah, not gonna lie, actually I skipped that. When it has like the little like skip intro or whatever, like for that I was just trying to
No.
I was just trying to fly through it this morning. So darn, I didn't catch that in real time. But yeah, that's worth noting. Just that. Yeah, cool.
Mm-hmm.
The end credits is also different.
Yes, it looks like the end credits of a Pixar movie at first.
Yeah, it does.
And then we see the last frames that they made there in the history,
Right,
the story as well, which is pretty
right.
cool.
That is cool. Um, yeah, it is very cool. The music though is a bit different. It's more like
Dip.
Oh, I just
Diddly,
love it
dip,
so
dip,
much, dude.
diddly, dip, dip. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, I just love it. Um, man, what else? Let me try to find a creepy one.
Uh-huh.
There's so many. Do you remember like a scene with a creepy one?
It was a scenery view.
The what?
Maybe when like we see a landscape, I think.
Yeah, well, definitely. So, it's whenever the pirate ship is coming in.
Hmm.
That music was creepy, dude. Where's
I
that?
just tell Jod that the barrier is deactivated and the ship just flies in and crashes.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Okay, I deactivated it. Here we go. Oof, like that is
Yep,
bone chilling, dude.
yep. Some
Yeah.
war drums.
Yeah.
It's somewhat, I mean, didn't make sense that they start firing. I
Yeah, I
don't know.
mean, that was just
They,
classic pirate, like we'd want to
yeah,
destroy things and like get our aggression out. That was just
yep,
that's what they did. Like we see that in like Pirates of the Caribbean. So yeah, that sucked, man. I was like, dude, this is like overkill, right?
yep.
But hey, they're pirates at the end of the day. So
Pirates.
yeah. Um, well, yeah, I mean, you and I talked, well, I sent you a text about this. I know we talked about this week being like our like big week where we can talk about like our end of the year SOMP like reflection in numbers and like
Yeah, we'll
you know
postpone that.
like play a game and stuff and yeah, everyone just it's still crazy at work. It's still enrollment. This is the first week of the winter semester um for work for me. So yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do that. We'll do that next week.
I'll bring back the soundboard as well.
Yeah, bring back the soundboard and um yeah. Yeah,
Dude,
we'll
have you
do that.
checked if the soundtrack is already on Spotify?
No, I haven't. I
Let me check it real quick.
haven't. I don't think it is. Yeah,
No,
if
it's
you
not.
don't follow Mick G. Kino yet, um, do
Do it.
that. Do it. Yeah, it's just that just the suite so far.
Hmm.
So everyone go follow that guy so you can keep up to date. And
Maybe it
yeah.
will be out next week when we talk.
Yeah, hopefully,
They
man.
should release it like in
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I'm so pumped because this is such a good score. I'm so pumped to listen to it
Hmm.
in like high fidelity without sound effects and stuff. Um, yeah, it feels kind of silly to do some of my breakdown videos that I have like half done or whatever now, but I think I'll still do them. I think it's still
Why
worth,
not, man? Yeah,
yeah, like
totally.
whatever, right? So,
No one's doing it.
yeah, that's true. So, yeah, I think I'll still, work on those. It's just been so, it's just crazy, man. Like how much time can fly by. Like you're sick for 3 weeks, then you're right into like a busy time at work, and it's like, oh, there goes, an entire month and a half. Like, what's happening?
Boom.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
We'll be back next week.
yeah, we will. Actually, happy Somp Saturday. I am meeting up with Avery, one of our top listeners.
Like
And
face to face?
yeah,
Oh, sweet.
who we've had on the show before. Meeting up with him. He's visiting Disney World over here in
Oh, sure thing.
good old Florida. So yeah, it's only like, an hour away from me. So we're gonna meet up for some coffee
Sweet.
and stuff. Yeah, this weekend. So
Some
yeah, pretty
calf.
cool. Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm meeting a SOMP guest before I'm meeting he meets him. How is that possible?
That's, fair.
Yeah, it's fair.
Say hi to him
I
when you meet
will.
him.
Yeah, I will.
Sweet.
our actually I'll tell you now, our original plan was we were going to go to Epcot, and Epcot is a park that has a bunch of different countries, like that you can visit.
Oh
So
yeah,
there's like the Mexico area,
Germantown.
yeah, Germantown, there's Norway and Japan and stuff. And so what we were going to do is not tell you it, but then like meet up and go to Germany and like take a picture like in the German town like with a German beer and like, hey Tim, like
Yeah, you should do it.
we're in your neighborhood, but that was our
You're
plan.
Bavarian, man.
That was our plan. However, my annual pass is blocked out this weekend because it's a holiday weekend.
Oh,
So
that's not good.
yeah, so we can't go to the parks
Next time,
together, which is a bummer. Yeah, we were gonna like maybe go
shopping
there, like
this
maybe
time.
see Galaxy's Edge and stuff. But obviously he's going to be doing that. He's there all week, so he gets
Sweet.
to have fun there. And but yeah, we're just going to meet up at like Disney Springs, which is like
Hmm.
downtown Disney area. So
This
um,
week?
yeah, on Saturday, yeah,
Oh, on Saturday. Yeah, sweet.
some Saturday
Today.
today as this comes out. Yeah, so yeah, so that's fun.
Sweet.
Yeah. Um,
Take care, all of you.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. What a
Yes.
wild, amazing ride this has been with Skeleton Crew.
Yes.
Um,
Unexpected and very good.
Very good. A
Sweet.
surprise, but a welcome one?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, all right, everyone. Well, see
Talk
you
to you
next
next week.
week. Yeah. May
Yes.
the force be with you. Go follow Meg
Always.
G Kino and
Yes.
yeah,
The
take
man.
care. Be safe.
Bye.